What's up, y'all? So in this video, we'll be talking about functions, how to determine whether or not it is a function whenever they give you a table, whenever they give you some coordinates, whenever they give you a mapping, or whenever they give you a graph. All right, let's go. Okay, so when it comes to functions, it's going to be pretty easy, all right? Check out number one right here. Whoa, hey, man, before we ever do anything, make sure our head's right, make sure our spirit's right, make sure our heart is right. Get rid of all the baggage that we brought in, whatever negativity just happened just before this video or the day before or whatever you're hanging on to. Hey, let's get rid of it, let's flush it out, and let's have a great brand new start starting now. Let's get our student creed. Let's go. Today is a new day. I can read well, I can understand what I read, I can remember it and apply it correctly. I've got eyes to see, ears to hear, and a mind to understand. It might not be easy, but it's worth it. All right, let's go. Here we go. All right, so whenever they're asking you about functions, they're going to ask you something like this. Determine whether this table, this relation, this blah, blah, blah is a function. All you have to know, whenever you see that word function, and if they're asking you to figure out, to determine if it's a function, easy, super easy layup right here. You cannot miss these questions. These are going to be the gimmies on your test. All you're going to do is check the X column. All you're going to do is look at the X column. What column are you going to look at? The X column. I don't care about the Y column. Whenever they ask you if this is a function, you do not care about the Y values at all. They matter not. So I'm going to look at the X column. And all you're going to do is look to see if any of those X's are repeating. Are any numbers in this X repeating? That just means, can I find a pair in here that matches? So here's a 1. Is there a 1 anywhere else? No. There's no 0 anywhere else. There's no -1 anywhere. There's no 15 anywhere else. So there is no pair here. Like, nobody's repeating over here. But time out. Someone's asking. I know you're asking. That's what I'm going to talk about it. But there's a 1 here, but he's negative. So isn't that kind of the same number? It's just positive and negative. No! Positive numbers and negative numbers are totally different. Here you have $1, here you owe $1. Those are totally different things. So do not, from this point going forward, do not ever think that a positive 1 and a negative 1 or a positive 20 and a negative 20 are the same thing. They are totally different, all right? Totally different. So, is this one repeating? No! Nobody here is repeating. So this guy is a function. Yes, he is a function. But wait, someone's saying, what about those 4s though? There's 4s on the Y side, and they're repeating. So we don't care about the Y's. Remember, we don't care about the Y column. Stop making it hard on yourself. You could be thinking, I don't care elephants on this side. Doesn't even matter. As long as these numbers on the X do not repeat, then it's a function. Number 2, here we go. Here's the points. If they ever list it to you sideways, please take time to just write them all down like this, stack them up. It's a lot easier to see. All right, what side is the X side? What side is the Y side? We should know that the X side is right here on the left and the Y side is right here on the right. Always. So now, all I care about, look, I'm going to make it look like this. Oh, it looks just like this problem. Yes, that's why you want to stack these up like this. That way you can see it just like this. So I want to figure out, is there anybody on the X that's repeating? 19. Oh, there's another 19. Whoa. This guy and this guy. They are repeating. Not a function. Not a function. Next question. I don't have to look at anything else. I don't care about anything else. All right, now, I wrote this here for this reason as well. See how he's got 19 up here and 19 here? I don't want anybody thinking that, oh, look, it's matching right here. Who cares about the Y column? Remember, the Y column doesn't matter whenever you're trying to determine whether or not something is or is not a function. All right, let's do some more. All right, here we go. Next 2 examples. So whenever you see ovals like this that have like little arrows coming out of them, they might be like rounded or rectangles or whatever. Whenever you see the arrows coming out, these are called mappings. All right, this is a mapping. Now here's how you check. It's the same rules. You want to make sure that your X's don't repeat. Here's how you check for X's not repeating. Whenever you have a mapping, all you're going to do is look at each number and see how many lines are coming out of him. He has 1 line coming out. You don't even care where it goes. You don't care where this arrow goes. You don't care where it goes. You just care how many are coming out. You count how many lines come out of the number. If you have 1, you're good. If you have 2 or more, that's not good. You can only have 1 coming out of the X sides. Here we go. Here we go. 5 only has 1. We're good. 4 only has 1. We're good. 3 only has 1. We're good. Again, I don't even care where he went. I just care that he's got that many lines. All right, let's check out number 4. 5, he's got 1, so he's good. 4, he's got 1, so he's good. 3, he's got 1. 2? What? You can't have 2 lines coming out of one number. That doesn't happen. This is not a function. But the first 2 work, it just takes 1 to mess it up for everybody, okay? So because this guy, this 3 at the very end, it could have been in the beginning, it could have been in the middle, it could have been whenever. Because one number on this side has 2 lines coming out of him. Doesn't work, not a function. Next, these are some extreme examples. Hopefully these will help drive it home. Here you go, here's a mapping right here. I knew I had a mapping because I see arrows. So here we go. I got a 1, how many lines are coming out of him? 1. A 2, how many lines are coming out of him? 1, so he's good. 3, how many lines are coming out of him? 1, so he's good. This whole side is good. But I don't care, they're all going to the, who cares where they're going? Stop making it harder. Stop making it more difficult. Count how many lines come out of the X side. 1, 1, 1, we're good. All of that is good. All right, let's check number 6 out, here we go. Got a 5, I don't care where it goes. 1 line, 2 lines, I got 3 lines coming out of this one guy. 3 lines right there? That doesn't work, you cannot do that, that's not a function. All right, a couple more examples, here we go. All right, next example, here we go, check it out. Well, now they're asking me if this is a function. But this, I like it better when they give me numbers. I want to be able to use the numbers, and you know, I can tell when it's like that. I'm getting the hang of it now. But now whenever they give you graphs, here is how you check for x's when they're repeating on a graph. You're going to do something called the vertical line test. What are we going to do? The vertical line test. The vertical line test. All you're going to do is you're going to check to see if any dots are stacked up on each other. All right? If you see any dots on a graph that are stacked up on each other, then that does not work. That's not a function. Let's check him out. Let's see if there's any dots here that are stacked up on each other. He looks good. He only touches once. There's no one under him or above him, nobody under him or above him, and nobody under him or above him. So this graph works. This graph is a function. Now watch this. Check this out. What if I do this? If I do that, check this out. All right, nobody above or below him, so he's good. Nobody. Oh, there is somebody below him. Can't do that. This is not a function. This would not be a function. Why not? Because these 2 dots right here, they are stacked up right on top of each other. Doesn't work. Not a function. Well, let me erase that. What if we did this? Oh, there's a dot that's kind of below. No. They got to be above or below on the exact same line. This guy's next to him, so he's fine. So nobody above or below him. Nobody above or below him. We're good. This is a function. Alright, let me show you this example. Check this out. What if I had it like this, where they're all side by side? I don't care that the dots are side by side. They cannot be stacked. There can't be a dot above or below any of these other dots. So this one, nobody above, nobody below, we're good. 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 And as long as there's nobody above or below, whenever they give you a bunch of dots, then you're good. This is a function. If you do see some dots stacked up, I don't care how far apart they are. It could be one like this, and then all the way down here. If you see that, hey, nobody above, hey, there's somebody below him. That doesn't work, not a function, all right? All right, this is how you tell whether or not something is or is not a function, all right? Now that you know this, help your neighbor, help yourself, help your teacher out, become a symbol of hope. You got this in you, right? You are going to have to know. You better be able to give an account for the hope that is in you when anybody asks, whether you're ready or you're not ready. So be sure you're ready with this. Have it in you, practice it, be good at it, and be that symbol of hope that whenever somebody sees you, they say, oh, nice, let me ask this person. I know they know how to do this. All right? Because we need more heroes. Let's go.
Tearing down the roof is my vocation. Anybody want the truth, drop your location. Yeah, and we gon' wiggle out and pull up. Demons ain't safe when we glide. Yeah.